Alright, YouTube, we may have a slight issue with the KLR. I was going down the highway and it suddenly stopped working.
Niggas tryna flex.
It won't really rev above here, and it's sort of doing that if I try to rev above about, you know, anything. I don't know what the deal is. I'm really hoping it's not a problem. It's obviously a problem. I'm hoping it's just like something got clogged somewhere maybe, and it's not actually a big deal and it's just going to be fine. Something tells me that is not at all the case and it's actually going to be a really big problem. I'm hoping I can just make it to the service station that I know is just like over this hill, and then I'm going to turn it off, let it cool off, and hope it fixes itself. I'm getting every indication, however, that it is not going to fix itself. But we will see. I'm kind of like slipping the clutch to try to build up speed so that it doesn't, like, I don't know. I have no earthly idea what the problem could be. I should have checked to see if the doohickey had been done, because it's possible that, I don't know, maybe that happened and now there's some damage somewhere in the engine. I'm also riding on the side of a highway, so I'm really hoping I don't pick up a nail. I'm sure I'm going to. But that's kind of the least of my problems. I'm really, really heartbroken right now because this is the second time I've experienced a problem like this. The first time I've experienced one of this magnitude, but like, shit. I really can't afford this right now. I mean, I've got a little bit of money, but I need it for bills and such. Oh man, this is some shit right here. This is some real bullshit. I'm hoping a cop doesn't pull over because I don't have a license plate. I've got my title and my bill of sale on me. But yeah. Oh, come on now, you got it, you got it. You can do this. I believe in you, friend. Please don't die, please don't die. You got it, please. I'm thinking it might be a fuel issue. Maybe a hose slipped off or something, I don't know. But it's just barely chugging along. I kind of got a little bit faster than I think this bike is supposed to go. But I mean, I was holding it about 6,000 RPM or so, going maybe 85 for not particularly long, maybe like 20 seconds, and then it just crapped out on me. I'm gonna try to navigate my way. Oh, come on, you got it, you got it. I'm gonna try to navigate my way off over here without getting crushed by somebody. Alright, we're kind of smooth sailing now a little bit. Man, I never realized how long this road is. I usually am going, you know, a normal speed on it. Christ above. And if I do get pulled over, I don't have insurance on it yet, so yikes. Pulled over, I'm already over. If a cop pulls up behind me, I'm gonna try slipping the clutch a little bit now, see if I can get my speed back up. Yeah, it's just been, oh man, doing this basically. Very jumpy, very slow speed. I've got my turn signal on, indicating that I'm going, you know, to the right to show people that I'm not trying to re-merge or anything like that. But God, it was running so well. I took it off-roading yesterday, and now this bullshit. Oh, I feel like Baker X Derek. His little engine blew. I'm so afraid that me riding it like this is going to do more damage, but I have to get off the highway into a service station. I don't know anyone with a truck or anything, so I mean, like, even if I get it to a service station, I'm not sure how I'm going to get it home at this time of night. God. This is some real shit right here, guys. Some real shit. Back to off-road Nail City over here. You got it, KLR. Come on, tractor. You're supposed to run forever. You're supposed to be the chosen one. Yeah, if I roll a little bit harder on the throttle at all, it just like starts to almost like choke out. So oh god, I hope it's just a carb thing. There's definitely some fuel getting there because it's still running. It idles fine, but when you rev it up above like 2 or 3, sometimes it'll go up there. Oh, come on now. You got it. Yeah, like that. Like sometimes if I slip the clutch and rev it up a little bit, it'll rev up. Oh. Come on, KLR. You got it. Come on. Man. I can't imagine a fuel issue happening this suddenly, so that tells me it's mechanical, which is terrifying to me. Because I am not about to have to learn to fucking rebuild an engine. Ugh. I can't even afford that right now. At least it's a dual sport, so I can ride on the side of the road instead of slowly in one lane like I had to do when my SR400 blew up. Ugh. Come on, you got it. I have faith in you. God, it sounds like shit. Oh man. This is so sad. Oh, we're so fucking close. Up in the distance there, that oh god, don't stall, don't stall, don't stall. Okay. Oh my god. I don't know how I'm gonna get home. I'm literally like, the only thing on my mind right now is, alright, let's get to the gas station and then I'll figure out what to do. And as I'm approaching the gas station, I'm starting to think like, then what? You know? The biggest struggle is gonna be getting me across the fucking street here. That's gonna be fun. Oh man. I'm really lucky no cops have driven up on me so far. I've been on this road for a minute. Come on, you got it. Good thing it's a dual sport. Would not be able to navigate this terrain otherwise. I'm gonna sit down for this section here. It's a little bit slippery. I do not want to slip out in front of a car. I'm gonna turn on my left turn signal here so they don't think I'm going to pull out in front of them. Oh, this terrain is very strange. It's like this weird, slippery kind of dry, dead grass. Sorry if you can't see very much, guys. I'm kind of... I'm gonna go and call Miss Crankshaft and see what she thinks and let her know, because she might as well start heading this way. Call my wife. Hey, so problem. The KLR blew up. Yeah, like the engine's blown. I don't know what's wrong with it, but yeah, basically it won't rev above about 2,000 RPM, which sets me at a nice nifty 10 miles an hour. I just made my way, like literally, almost as soon as I got off the phone with you, it just like suddenly lost, and granted it might have been because I was up at like 80 miles an hour and this thing doesn't really do very well at that speed, but it wasn't hot or anything, so like, it's not like it overheated and started burning oil or anything. I just checked the oil and the level's fine on it. The only thing I can think of is maybe the, you know, the doohickey? Yeah, like that. You know that thing I was looking at last night, the video where the guy was really awkwardly explaining how to open up the engine and replace this thing? There's a really thin piece that's really likely to fail. I'm afraid that if this hasn't been done, that might have failed and something got in the engine and fucked it up, basically. Yeah, but so I don't want to necessarily ride it anymore, and I don't really know anyone with a truck that we could, you know, transport it other than Austin, and he is in Gainesville, which is about 45 minutes from here. The only thing I can think to do, I'm going to let it cool off and just see if I can get it to... the only thing I'm thinking is, like, it hit so suddenly that I'm thinking there's no way it could be a fuel issue, you know? But I'm going to see and kind of look it over and see if maybe a tube came disconnected or something. Yeah, it's very unlikely that I'll be able to make it home on it. And even if I was able to, I'm sure it would take like 20 years.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'll be up there.
Okay, thank you.
So you're at the Chevron?
Yeah, the Chevron right on the corner of 316 and Decula Harbins. Yeah, I'll keep looking it over until you get here, and I'll let it cool off and see if I can get it to run. I'll give you a call if it's fine, but I think that's pretty unlikely, given, you know, because it wasn't like if I had been riding it for a while on the highway and this happened, I'd be like, okay, let's let it cool off. But since this is something that happened all of a sudden when I started accelerating really hard and didn't recover at all, it's making me think that it's not at all an overheating issue and it's entirely like a mechanical failure somewhere. If it's in the carb, I can probably fix it. If it's in the engine, it's going to be expensive or extremely difficult, whichever route I take. Well, YouTube, this may be the end of the KLR. We shall see. Peace out, YouTube. It's really weird being back on my CBR after riding my KLR like exclusively for so long. You know, I mean, when you get a new toy, you want to play with it constantly.